Hi, Southgate Gators. We'll be doing something a little different this year. Usually we meet in the IMC, and I have all third and fourth graders in different classrooms together. But obviously this year we can't do that, so I'll be recording, and you'll be doing this in your classrooms. For those of you in school, and for those of you at home, you'll be doing this on Seesaw. Um, so today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about bullying. And I know we've talked about this in the past, but I just want to review what bullying is and what bullying isn't. So, um, when someone isn't being safe and respectful, it can sometimes be called bullying. And bullying is when someone keeps being mean to someone else on purpose. Um, Notice that I said keeps being mean. So that means that someone is picking on someone and it's happening over and over again. And the person that it's happening to hasn't been able to make it stop. And we also always talk about three things that have to happen for it to be bullying when we recognize bullying. And you'll hear me saying recognize today because that is the first of our three R's of bullying is recognize. And in order for us to recognize that it's bullying, three things have to happen for it to be bullying. The first is that it has to be unfair. Okay, so it's unfair and it's one sided. And remember, one sided means that if I am calling someone else a mean name and that person is feeling hurt, sad, or scared, that would be one sided. If I am calling someone a mean name and someone calls me a mean name back, that now is two sided, and that is a disagreement or an argument or conflict. So it's unfair is one sided. It happens when someone keeps hurting, frightening, threatening, or leaving someone out on purpose. Now, we talked about three things that have to happen. It's unfair, it's one sided, and the last is that it has to have someone using power in a negative or hurtful way. When we talk about power, all of us have different power, and all of us have different power over each other. Um, so power can be age. So for fourth graders have power over first, second, and third grade. Third graders have power over first and second graders. Um, Teachers and adults have power over students because of their age and also because they're adults. So the size of us matters as well. Um, as far as strength and just the size of students. If someone's bigger than another student, whether it's a sixth grader or seventh grader, they would have more power over someone else. The other example of power would be is if I'm playing with five people and someone else is playing by themselves, us five people have power over that person that's playing by themselves. Um, so different ways, power, it can be a really good thing. And hopefully a lot of us at Southgate are using our power in a positive way. If you think about the people in our community and in our state, in our country, hopefully are using their power in a positive way. I hope that all teachers are using their power in a positive way. Police officers, firefighters, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, um, presidents, mayors, all of those people have power over other people. Um, I just hope that all of us are using our power in a positive way in our classrooms, at recess and gym. The example that I gave, where I'm playing with a group of five people and someone else is playing by themselves, we have power over that person. And we can use that power in a positive way by asking that person to join our group or ask them to play with us or be kind. We can use that power in a negative way by not allowing that person to play with us or sit with us at lunch, by making fun of a student. Um, all of those are different ways that we can use that power in a negative way. So when we talk today about bullying and recognizing bullying, I want us to think of, is it unfair? Is it one-sided? And is their power being used in a negative way? So we are going to start by watching a video, and I just want to make sure that bullying is not allowed in our class, it's not allowed in our school, and all of us need to be looking out for one another to make sure that that we are stopping bullying or kids getting made fun of if that is happening. All right, so now you'll hear a story about Dante, Jonah, and Jonah's friends. As you listen to the story, think about what Jonah is doing and try to recognize if it is bullying or if it is not bullying. Okay, remember, bullying can hurt someone's feelings or it can hurt them physically. Um, and it usually happens over and over. Let's see what happens with Jonah and Dante. Okay, do any of you have any interests that maybe other people aren't interested in? Um, Dante understands that he has something that he's interested in, that it makes him a little different than his classmates. Does that make, is that okay? I think it's all okay for all of us to have different things that we like to do and things that we don't like to do. That's what makes us unique. Okay, I want you to raise your hand if you think Jonah is getting bullied by Dante. Okay. Um, is it unfair? Yes. Is it one-sided? Yes. Jonah is calling names to Dante and hitting him with the ball. Is Dante doing anything back to Jonah? No. So it is one-sided. And the power that Jonah is using over Dante is that he is playing with a group of students. He's also using physical power as well. So Dante doesn't like to play sports, and he would rather look at bugs, which is fine. That makes him different from a lot of the other boys. Jonah wants to make his friends laugh, so he bullies someone who is different from him. That is not funny, and it's not cool, and it doesn't help other people like you more. If you would rather have a friend who is funny and nice rather than funny and mean, raise your hand. Yeah, I would rather have a friend that was funny and nice. All right, here's the rest of the video. All right, so being bullied can change the things you should be able to do, like staying safe or enjoying a hobby, like looking for bugs. Um, Dante can't look at bugs without being hurt. He can't feel safe at recess. We talk a lot about being safe at school, and that's our job as adults and teachers at Southgate, is making sure that everyone is staying safe. So if you are not feeling safe, make sure that you reach out to a teacher. Okay? Um, if Jonah were in your class, would he be following the class rules? He would not. Okay? We have to be kind and respectful to others, um, and that's a school rule as well. Okay? So we're going to watch the rest of the video. I want you to make sure that you're recognizing if it is bullying or not. Okay, so Mr. Martinez helped Dante by sort of giving him some tips on what he could say or what he could say to Jonah. Okay, um, he did a great job. Dante did a great job um, of talking to Jonah, and I think Jonah realizes that what he did was hurtful and not right. Um, Understand though that, and I think Mr. Martinez did this right away, is he wanted to talk to um, to Jonah. Okay, Dante wanted to be able to talk to Jonah himself, and that is okay. But some people don't feel like they can talk to the individual themselves, and that's okay too. Sometimes you might need an adult to step in and have the person stop doing what they're doing. Let's see what happens with the rest of the video. Okay, so that time it worked, and we'll talk more next time about what we can do when someone is bullying you or someone else. Next, we're going to watch in the next video. We're gonna become bullying detectives. So we'll see you in the next video.